Jarrell recently got his hands on the R5 II.
Oh, you got me scared for a second.
No, Jarrell got his hands on the R5 Mark II.
Yes.
And y'all, so when did it come in?
Yesterday.
Yesterday? Dude, tell me why Jarrell got it and immediately I got a text message. This is an immediate buy.
It's an immediate buy.
So I'm going to let you, for a moment, Canon fan out for a moment on the R5 II. And just tell people, I know you haven't had it long enough to get like a full official review,
100%.
but I would love to hear, what are your first impressions on the R5 Mark II? Does it live up to the hype? And can you really tell a difference?
Yeah. So December is probably one of my busiest months for production.
Mm-hmm.
And I rented it from Lens Rental. They obviously aren't sponsoring. You could, though. But it came in yesterday for a shoot that I have starting on Thursday all the way to Sunday. And I'm so excited about this camera that it literally was taken from my house and brought directly to on the shoot. I threw the battery in, threw a card in, and started shooting immediately and was like, I'm going to figure it out as I go.
Wait, on the job?
On the job.
That's like the worst idea you could possibly do.
That's how much confidence I had. I started the job with my R6 Mark II, like 30 minutes in. And when my wife brought it to me, I like literally took the card out, put a card in, and was just like, let's roll. And so anyways, the R5 Mark II, if I'm telling you why it felt like an immediate buy, okay? I'm going to tell you like the feelings first, and then we'll go into the deal. So like, don't just judge me based off of feelings. Y'all be having these feelings too. Instant.
So aggressive.
No, I'm just saying, I'm about to say some stupid stuff.
Okay.
and I don't want to be judged for the stupid stuff.
That's all right. Go dumb. It's all on you.
All right. The R5 Mark II is instant premium in your hands. Instant premium. It feels so nice. The ergonomics are incredible. The one thing that I will say, it's heavy. I've been shooting on the R6 Mark II for almost a year, and the R5 Mark II will cramp your wrist. It's really heavy. But I will tell you, all of the buttons, all of the dials, all of the even the hinge on the screen, the EVF, incredible premium experience. Obviously, you're paying $4,300. It better be. But it's an amazing camera. But I will tell you, the first time I snapped a photo and I looked at it on the EVF, which is insane. Like, instantly in the EVS without magnification, because it's just so good, that the focus is tack sharp. I took the first photo and I instantly knew. That 45 megapixel jump from the 24 from the R6 to the R5 is what I was missing in my life. Missing.
That is
I
dumb.
ain't never had anything over, I don't know, 24, 25, 24.
So you felt the sharpness.
100%. And then when I zoomed into the eyeball, when I cropped in, I didn't crop, but when you zoom in on the camera and you see the resolution, you're like, oh, 100%. Like, R6 kind of felt. Here's the deal. I don't want to like throw shade on the R6, but like, because I love it. I use it every week. But it just falls apart. It can fall apart, especially when you need to crop in. And I do a lot of cropping in. So from a photo standpoint, colors, autofocus, I will tell you what's trash.
Ooh.
I'll tell you what's absolutely trash. Just because I don't know if we're going to have any of these. Is it worth that?
Are you about to be ice cold?
We about to be ice cold.
Oh, it's ice cold in here.
It's ice cold in here.
It's ice cold in here.
It's ice. You know what's trash on it?
What's trash?
Eye control.
Oh, is the eye autofocus trash?
It's trash.
No.
It's trash. Does it work?
That hurts.
Does it work? It works.
Yeah.
Like it 80%. Expectation, bring it down 20%.
Wow.
And I will tell you the amount of eye strain, like my eye trying to focus, like trying to look at the thing and like trying to get it to where it's supposed to go.
Okay, whoa.
No, not eye out of focus.
You're talking about the thing that was in the R3.
Yes.
It was trash in the R3.
Yeah, the literal like trying to look into it and like trash. Like the eye fatigue is insane.
Yeah.
Within 10 seconds, I was like, I would never use it. Maybe it's for the youths. The youths can't afford the camera, but maybe it's for the youth.
Bro, I will say, I said it in the R3 video, and a lot of people got mad at me, but I believe that I follow to find the focus spot. I think it is a gimmick. Just let it go. Like Canon, just let it go.
100%.
We don't need that feature.
And nobody want it.
Nobody wants it. And the logic around it is like an EVF itself, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is so small. Your eye can literally only travel so far. So how much looking around do I really need to do to really be able to move it from one place to another? I have found better use of just using the screen and just sort of dragging
100%.
if I need to. Or really, I mean, like a lot of these cameras are so good, I'll just set my focus area to wide and then tell it, and it finds the face.
Yeah.
If I'm shooting like a person,
mm-hmm.
it feels really unnecessary. The only time I've actually found it to be beneficial is shooting high speed stuff
mm-hmm.
like sports, baseball or like cars drifting and stuff like that. That's been a little helpful,
mm-hmm.
but
I wouldn't use it.
I don't think it's necessary.
I wouldn't use it because I feel like I feel like the moment your eye fatigues and you've got to bring the camera down, and I don't know how to explain it other than you're trying so hard to like literally focus with your eye and you're moving it around so much that you just end up like having to take the camera down, which that never happens. Like not never, but like it has to be hours of shooting to make that happen for me. But with the eye control, gosh, it's like within like a few seconds of just like trying to look into every corner and trying to move it. And when it's not moving, trying to like literally strain your eye to move it to where you want it. And it's just like, dude, this is stupid.
Yeah. So, I mean, obviously in love, didn't like that part. What are you, 3 days in, 2 days in?
12 hours in.
12. Okay. So 12 hours in to using this camera, you do feel like it is an instant buy.
Sell both my R6 Mark IIs.
That's the status it's on.
And buy the R5 Mark II genuinely as fast as I can.
Wow. Well, I mean, for the first 12 hours, that's a pretty high standard.
I have one other take on this camera.
Oh yeah, what's that?
It might be
I don't want to hear this.
The 8K Raptor killer.
It's okay.
It might be the 8K Raptor. No, no. I have not been able to put it through its proper video specs. Like for me, and I mean this like in a real way. For me, if I were to buy the R5 Mark II, because like here's the deal. It may seem like we're made of money. Oh my gosh, I am not made of money. If I'm genuinely. If I can sell and the tough part is the R5 Mark IIs, man, they went down to like $1,700 for Black Friday. So like realistically, what are we selling these for? 14, 12? That don't even get me anywhere close to the R5 Mark II. So if I'm being realistic, it might be 7-8 months, unless you hit me up, Canon, before we actually get an R5 Mark II, especially with the KX purchase. But for me, and I mean this in a real way, the R5 Mark II, I am not looking for it to be a video camera. I'm looking for it to be a freaking dominant photo camera.
Yeah.
Just that's what I want it for.
I still feel like the original R5 Mark I could still be that camera. No.
Yeah, I mean, it can be. No, I'm sure. Because that's like the thing about Canon, bro. Photos do not be taking leaps.
No.
Like,
that's what I'm saying. If you're looking for an amazing photography camera, yes. I feel like from the R5 Mark I to the R5 Mark II, I don't think Canon made a huge jump in the photography thing, like in the photography side of it.
Yes.
It has the eye tracking thing, which you don't like.
Mm-hmm.
It's got
I like that EVF, though.
Okay, yeah.
It's so nice.
Is it worth that difference? You got to ask yourself that question. You got to ask your wife that question because we all don't have 10 wives.
It depends how many. It depends how much credit I got. That PayPal card.
This man just told y'all, don't put things on credit.
We real, son.
Immediately. How much I got left on that PayPal? This man's wilding. All right, so if you enjoyed this clip, do us a huge favor. Hit that subscribe button because we would love for you to join the community. Here, we're just a bunch of nerds who love camera gear and love talking about it every single week, which we do live at 11 o'clock Central Standard Time. So hit that subscribe button so you don't miss that and you don't miss any of the other clips.